Welcome back to everyone's favorite podcast, Good Take, Bad Take. I'm D. Jacobs here with Bones, D-Rock, and Spank. Today we're going to be recapping all the games we picked from last week, talking a little bit about fantasy, and then we have pick of the week, and that's all we got today. We're going to do 2 episodes this week, so this one's going to be a shorter one. But yeah.
Spank's hiding up in here.
Yeah, I mean, Spank's always hiding.
Yeah, Spank, come on in.
What's up, guys? Hey, glad to be here.
Glad to be
Back
here.
with
Let's
the
talk
good
about
background.
the records. Tennessee, that one hurt. But overall, Bones was the only one who went positive. Was that the same as last week?
Back-to-back weeks, man. Just keep
Everybody
building.
else was even, 4-4. So the records, they don't really, no big jumps besides Bones taking the lead by 1 game. So good for Bones this week.
Long season ahead.
Yep.
There was a
lot of
point
weeks
this
left.
week where I thought I wasn't going to win a game. So I'm
Yeah,
glad
I
we
did
go
think you was
500.
that. So
That was when it was 21-7 Tennessee in the first quarter, and Dylan was freaking out.
I was scared.
Yeah.
Also, USF, never picking them again. Done with that.
I don't think we're ever going to have another game
I
to
picked
pick
them,
them.
they won.
So
Yeah. I think the only game we're going to pick on the rest of the year is going to be the American Championship if they do end up making it. But
Oh, and I'm going with the Green Waves.
let's just go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to start off with the banger here. Florida at LSU. Spank, you got anything to say, man, if you want to lead us off on your Gators?
Lagway really hyped us up last year, and it's just really sad to see what he's going through this year. I don't even think it's on Billy. You can't even blame Billy that game. Just bad reads. He's just trying to force it, really. He looks like me trying to play NCAA. I know I made that joke, but it really does look like I'm controlling him. It's just sad, just seeing what he's come from, especially from last year. But really rough game. Defense looked really good. Derek said that Florida in the past 3 games have only allowed 3 offensive touchdowns, and they are 1-2. So
I think it's 2. It's 2 offensive touchdowns.
3 or 2?
It's 2, yeah.
Whatever it is, it is.
It's 3 touchdowns because LSU had the pick 6. So 2 offensive touchdowns.
Yeah, but whatever it is very
Embarrassing.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Florida has all the talent in the world on the offensive side of the ball. Their defense is obviously amazing. That stat is really good, and for them to be 1-2 at this point is kind of crazy to me. I can't say I expect anything different though. Death Valley at night, tough place to win. So I don't know how Florida bounces back from this. Everybody says get Billy out of here. I think he's a good coach. I just think he needs to pass on play calling. That's it. That's what I got for that game.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about Florida much because I'm just beating a dead horse. All I got from that game is y'all saw how pissed Brian Kelly was in the post-game interview. That was awesome.
He got ran over.
Bad.
He got ran over.
He apologized today.
That was awesome. But are y'all worried about LSU's offense or not?
Yeah, I was going to kind of get into that. But first of all, can we just talk about how the Florida Gators started the year 1-2 when they had all these expectations? It is awesome. I fell for them, but I don't care. I'm so happy they're losing. We're filming this at noon on Tuesday, and Billy Napier still has a job. Are you kidding me? What is John Strickland going to win? But, it is hilarious. I made a take last week and that DJ Lagway was the 4th best quarterback in the state of Florida. He might be the 5th. I don't know who FAU, or Bethune-Cookman's quarterbacks are, but they might be better than DJ Lagway right now. And it's embarrassing. But I still do think a lot of it's on Billy. Aiden Mizell had a big game. He looked really good. He had 9 offensive snaps on pass attempts. What are we doing? I don't know. I just feel like maybe watching this, LSU's safeties were selling out on these slants. Maybe mix in a double move or something. It is unbelievable how aggressive that LSU defense was, and Billy Napier doesn't have the wits or maybe the nuts to adjust and trust your quarterback who's getting paid a lot of money.
Hey, I did witness a fake screen though, and it worked. They fell for the fake
so
screen.
hyped when that happened. I was.
I was. I jumped out of my seat. I'm not gonna lie. I was really excited.
But yeah, LSU, they stink. I'm sorry, they stink.
I'm not worried about LSU.
I
mean,
am.
Florida had the ball.
We're hyping them up for a Clemson win.
Okay, listen. Florida had the ball for 40 minutes that game. And when LSU had the ball, they were already in the red zone, or as Billy would call it, the red area.
Red area.
So I mean, that offense just didn't even have to do anything to win that game. And
They
like,
scored 20 points.
I mean, they had the ball for 20 minutes compared to Florida's 40.
Yeah, because they can't establish a drive. Everything's a 3 and out.
I mean, they were
Garrett
just running
Nussmeier
the
looks
ball
like
the
a
whole
completely
game.
different player. I mean, I don't understand what it is about all these quarterbacks that got all this hype on the offseason. What is going on?
Yeah, they're
like,
not playing
I
well.
think they'll
It
be
is
fine.
unbelievable.
Manning, Nussmeier, Lagway, like
Lenoris?
Lenoris.
Even
Oh, we'll get into that. Well, I mean, Lenoris did
Sam
leave the
Levitt.
concussion, but
Sam Levitt played good last week, but
Lenoris left the game with concussion. So
yeah, I
He
know.
didn't
But
play.
he didn't look good in the other 2 games. But I don't know. It's just it's I don't know. I think college football has a big quarterback development problem. That's what I think.
I said I wasn't going to be a dead horse. I take back everything I said.
Let's beat it.
Does Florida make a bowl game this year?
I hope not.
No,
I hope they go
think
1-11.
I think there's
No.
2 games left on their schedule they can win.
Oh my! So Bones went from Florida being in the playoffs to Florida winning 1 game.
I had FSU in my playoffs last year. It's not my first rodeo.
Oh, that's awesome! I did not have Florida State in my playoffs last year because I knew DJ was a joke. But yeah, what's the next game? I didn't. I said DJ was a joke from the start. You can ask.
Can we just say it one more time that the Florida Gators are a poverty university right now when it comes to football?
Okay.
It's awesome.
They're in a rough patch for sure.
Mm-hmm. Dude, he's 13-19 against FBS opponents or something.
Oh, that's not good. That's not.
And you're
Good.
at the University
I'm
of Florida.
telling you, he has to have some blackmail on the AD. There's no way he still has a job. How is that possible?
I don't even think they still have a president. So, like, I don't know. Florida's in a weird spot.
What does Billy Napier know that we do not know? That's what
Dude,
we need to start saying. What does he know? Because he has some blackmail on that university for sure.
Oh,
I mean, what is going on?
All right. Next game, Arkansas traveled to Oxford and didn't look good. They lost to Ole Miss. Ole Miss started their backup quarterback, and Bones think they played well, but I don't think they played well because they should have won the game.
All 3 of us fell for the Ole Miss Austin Simmons injury. They're better without him.
No, I thought Austin Simmons was playing, and I did not like Austin Simmons.
Yeah, that's why I don't know. Austin Simmons starts that game. Arkansas is being talked about in a completely different light right now. Trinidad, what a name, by the way. Trinidad beast, played his heart out. Division II transfer in his last year of college football, and he looked flawless. And I don't know, Taylor Green played really well. I thought Arkansas's offense looked good, but man, can they not win a 1-score game since Sam Pittman's been there? And I thought his answer was quite embarrassing. When they asked about the 1-score games, he's like, I don't know, what do we do? You're the coach. You got to have those answers. So, like, how about Arkansas get off the Sam Pittman train and let him come back to Athens to be our offensive line coach? I'm all in on that. But, I mean, yeah. I
think that was
bet on Arkansas.
I think it was a great, clean SEC football game. Man, not a single turnover until that last drive. And then TJ Daugherty, I don't even know. He won them that football game. I mean, just a great strip right there at the end. Arkansas was driving down the field. They looked good in that last drive. Looked like they were going to take the lead, and then he just took it right out of their hands, literally. And I'm going to say something crazy. But Trinidad, I think he's the real deal. And I think Ole Miss are playoff contenders if they start him.
Dude, their defense stinks.
I don't care. I think he's good. And I think if Lane Kiffin starts Austin Simmons this week over Trinidad, he's an idiot. There's no way Austin Simmons starts, right?
I mean, who they got this week?
I don't even know.
I mean,
they got Tulane.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be one of our games.
That's somewhat of a tester.
It's one of our games.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's a good game. I mean, if Austin Simmons starts for them, they're not going to the playoffs, but I think Trinidad can take them there. Take them to the promised land.
They're not going to the. They can go to the playoffs last year with Jackson.
It's not their offense. Their defense is what's going to get them. Like it gets them every single year.
We'll see.
Let's go on. 12 o'clock on Saturday. Haynes King and the boys defeated Clemson. Clemson starting 1-2 as well. I thought Georgia Tech played
embarrassing.
football.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Georgia Tech played their brand of football, which, obviously they didn't try to do more. They didn't try to do less. They tried to be who they were, and I think that's why they won. I don't think Clemson played well at all. They haven't played good, in my opinion, the entire year. So I almost lost to Troy. Like, you're Clemson. That's like Florida being in that same situation with you. It's you got to win those games. They ended up winning, but they looked terrible. And the two Power 5 teams, Power 4, whatever you want to call it, teams they played, they have not looked good. So I'm out on Clemson. Cade Klubnik, I don't know what happened again with the quarterback situation this year. It's just bad. Haynes King played really good, though.
He did. He had 25 carries.
Yeah.
That is crazy for a quarterback.
I like Georgia
already
Tech's
know-
coach. I don't know his name, but I like him.
Say his name, Bones.
Brent Key,
I like him.
good coach. I like the way he coaches, man.
I already know what Bones is about to say. He's going to talk about how good Georgia Tech looked, blah, blah, blah. Still not high on Georgia Tech. I think Clemson just sucked. This game came down to turnovers. Clemson has got to stop turning the ball over. They win that game if Cade Klubnik doesn't throw that pick in the red zone. I mean, it was a great play by Omar Daniels, but that's a terrible pick in that situation. You got to be better. The only thing that's looking good for Clemson right now is Bryant Weston Jr. That's the only thing. I mean, he's the only player out there that looks like he's worth anything. But, I mean, Haynes King is a dog. Can't say he's not. He just goes out there, limps every play, and just trucks everyone in front of him.
Literally every play.
So, I mean, can't really talk bad about him. He's a dog for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to give a shout out to Spank real quick. He's the one that really actually believed in the Yellow Jackets, even though I swore by him all year. And then
And they pulled it off.
I cowered. I was a coward.
You did what I did with USF.
I tuckered in the corner and got scared to take the team
Tucked
that I
your tail and
believe in.
ran, man.
And that's embarrassing. And I apologize. But yeah, shout out Spank. But
I think they beat Georgia this year.
if it's not ridiculous, it's not ridiculous.
Well, not ridiculous to say.
They almost beat them last year.
Should have. They should have beat them.
They should have. I mean, wow. If I had a Heisman vote, I'm voting for Haynes King. That's how.
And that's why you don't. That's why you don't have a Heisman vote.
I said if the season ended right now, dude. They would not have beat Colorado. They would not have beat Clemson with many other quarterbacks. The way he just puts that team on his back. To me, the Heisman Trophy is the most valuable player. It's not the best player. It's the most valuable. That's why Travis Hunter was it last year because he was the best player in the country at 2 positions. You know how valuable that is. And what Haynes King is doing for this Georgia Tech football team, there's no value to it. It is so invaluable that it's unbelievable.
I think
It really makes the defense worry.
What?
The Heisman's the best player, not the most. valuable.
I think that's maybe I don't have a Heisman vote because I would vote for the most valuable player, not the best player.
Yeah.
Because the best player would go to whoever won or whoever was the first overall pick that year. You think Caleb Downs is going to win the Heisman?
Not
I don't.
exactly.
He's the best player in college
It's the
football.
most outstanding player.
Yep.
So both of you are wrong. And Haynes King.
Hey, what
is
does that
the
even
most
mean?
outstanding
What does
player.
that mean? Haynes King
It means when you watch him play football, you go.
I just
That's what I
He's
mean.
outstanding.
he deserves to be top 5 in the Heisman race right now.
Yeah, that's unbelievable plays right there.
No, not really. I can't agree with top 5.
I think Dylan. I think me and you're the only ones like with our thinking hats on right now, man.
They're idiots.
He's
Let's
single-
move on.
Heisman.
Dude,
Yeah.
just stop. Just stop. He's got to be rage baiting you. This is
No. I believe. Oh my! I love Haynes King. I love the way he plays football. Everybody loves the guy. He wins football games. He's a winner. He's a winner. That's what football's all about. And he wins.
Let's move on.
I don't
He's
care if
not
he
winning
doesn't
the
throw for
Heisman.
450 yards. He throws for 200 and he gets 150 on the ground and 3 touchdowns. That's what I
All right.
love.
All right,
That's
I have
dumb.
one thing to say about that. I'd rather have Byron Brown over him. Move on. Quick game here. Going to
That is
Miami.
Derek, please put that. Please put that. So
I'd rather
far
have
right.
him. I know. I'd rather have him.
Oh my God.
Anyways,
All I know is Haynes King has taken years off of his life playing at Georgia Tech. I mean, that kid is getting hit 100 times a game.
He reminds me of a Baker Mayfield without the arm. Just
All right, let's
dog.
move on.
Hey,
please.
shout out
Before I-
Bake last night. Shout out Bake last
Shout
night.
out Bake.
What a true Bake.
All right,
let's move
quick
on. I mean,
quick
I'm
pick
getting pissed
here.
off.
Miami played USF. Miami, kind of ended USF's magical run they were on. USF can still run through the American. I do believe that, but Miami was the better team. Carson Beck, good quarterback.
Still don't think Carson Beck's good.
Carson Beck's
Still
also
don't
top
think-
five in the Heisman race right now, and
Yes, he is.
that's undebatable.
Yeah.
Still don't think Carson Beck's good. Still don't think Miami's good. Actually, I know Carson Beck and Miami are not good. And I'm actually glad they won this game because they're going to get exposed. Like I've said over and over, they're going to get exposed. It happens every year. It's Miami football. Yeah, and I hope they get exposed at Doak October 4th. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Hope they keep winning till then.
I like it. What's
Yeah,
next game?
Yeah, I think Miami's for real. USF not. USF just don't have the talent to keep up with Miami's of the world, and looks even more embarrassing for the University of Florida. So that makes
taking them while they're down.
yeah, that just makes me excited. But Miami guaranteeing them a playoff spot right now.
After a win against USF, they guarantee a playoff spot. You are a melon.
I think
Dude,
I think
let's
they're
move on. I can't talk about this because I'm gonna go into another rant. I can't. Dude,
All right.
stop.
A&M at Notre Dame. I don't know how Notre Dame did not win this game. I thought, with touchdown Jesus there, like that stadium, that atmosphere would be rocking enough for A&M to struggle. But I mean, Marcel Reed found a way for them to win. And I don't know. I still don't think they get the ball to Jeremiah Love enough. That's just my opinion. I think if they gave the ball to him 30 times a game, he would break down, obviously, but he'd be the Heisman, no doubt about it. He's that kind of player where he's that electric. So I don't know how Notre Dame won this or lost this game. So
I think Spank left because it hurts him to hear. Oh, okay.
It really does. I had a smile on my face until he brought up that game. Yeah, it was really it hurt. Really seeing Tyler Buckner ruin the Notre Dame program again. I mean, it was horrid watching him have to. There's no way there's not a better placeholder than Tyler Buckner. I don't care. There has to be. I mean, you can't.
It actually almost worked out. They almost got the 2 point.
They almost got the 2 point. I mean, you're a QB and you can't even make that throw. I mean, are we for real? There's a reason he won QB 2 years ago. I mean, he's terrible. Great lacrosse player for those who know, but he shouldn't even be on the football field. He didn't make it to Alabama. I don't even know how he made it to Alabama. But I can't stand the guy. He does not get invited on this podcast. Never.
Burning bridges, man.
Oh man, I feel bad for Spank. I feel bad for all Notre Dame fans. That loss hurts, dude. Especially because I think that loss right there just eliminated them from playoffs. I mean, they play nobody the rest of the season.
The only chance
they're going to go 10-2.
If Texas A&M and Miami are both top, they have to make the playoffs.
No, this is where I'm going with this.
Okay.
This is where I'm going with this. I don't think the committee's putting them 10-2 because I think there's going to be some SEC schools that are 9-3 that are going to look like they have better resumes. And I think Notre Dame's resume is going to look a lot worse when Miami's 9-3. Yeah.
Yeah, you're so not bought in on Miami.
They haven't done anything. They've beat a 1-2 team, a Bethune-Cookman team, and USF. Why are we praising them? Carson Beck threw 2 picks. He sucks.
Can we put at the bottom Dylan doesn't like Miami, so everyone knows, because I'm not sure if anyone can actually pick up.
Yeah, I don't know if they can tell.
But I'm going to sit here.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Nothing.
I'm going to sit here.
Every single football season, Miami's ranked, and there's a point in every football season where Miami ends the season not ranked. I mean, it happens every single year.
I'm going to sit in my chair for the 3rd week in a row and tell you guys I think Notre Dame's a good football team. And I'm sticking with it. I think Notre Dame has a legitimate shot at the playoffs still. I think them being ranked in the top 25 with 0 wins and 2 losses is indicative of how they feel about Marcus Freeman and the 2 teams they lost to. And I think the two teams they lost to are for real. I think Texas A&M is for real.
Marcel
Mario
Reed.
Carver, beast. Marcel Reed, beast. Le'Veon Moss, beast. Kevin Conception, beast. Mike Elko finally got the big Texas A&M win. Texas A&M needed this so bad for their program. You do not believe it. That
All that to lose next week.
all that that misfortune has gone Texas A&M's way in recent memory may have been saved by Tyler Buckner dropping that extra point. And I am so excited that some of the teams I thought could be really good are really good. Like, it is so exciting seeing A&M have a legitimate shot at making the playoffs.
They're gonna lose next week, man.
No, they're not. I mean, it's awesome. It's really awesome to win that game. Giving up that many points to Notre Dame is unbelievable. And go Aggies, man! I'm the 12th man is jumping. It's going to be jumping.
All right.
God, I was so excited.
Texas A&M in the playoffs. I don't remember if I did or not.
I did.
I feel like every time I'm like, all right, let's move on. Y'all keep talking. I feel like let's make this one kind of quick. Vandy at South Carolina. South Carolina hype train is going downwards. I still do not like Diego Pavia, but he's a winner. He plays the game hard. I like him. So, yep.
I had a rant about South Carolina football in my notes. But then I realized, Lenoris got hurt. Lenoris is South Carolina football, and when he gets hurt, the whole team is hurt. It's like asking the Chicago Bulls to win a championship without Michael Jordan. It's never going to happen. So I was going to rant on South Carolina, but I can't because their only player got hurt, and that's that. So I'll wait for South Carolina to lose with Lenoris, and then I'll say my rant. But yeah, that's it. Bad football game. Embarrassing.
Yeah. So I'm going to sit up here and take my victory lap because you know me, I like to be right. And
it doesn't happen often, so
you make sure
apparently it does because
I'm broken flocks right twice a day, Bones.
I'm up on the picks, fellas.
Yeah, because we take some chances, unlike you.
Yeah, man. I stuck with Georgia Tech.
Okay, touche, Spank. But I mean, wow. South Carolina is bad. South Carolina made them make a bowl game, and Dylan had them in their playoff. I think Dylan actually had them winning the SEC. Let's keep that in mind.
No, I said they were a sleeper in the SEC. Also, Lenoris was hurt. Doesn't count.
It doesn't matter.
They're still undefeated.
They couldn't score when he was healthy. I mean, prayers up to Lenoris.
He scored once.
Yeah,
it was tied.
Prayers up to Lenoris. I hope that concussion heals a lot faster than they're anticipating. They don't expect him to play this weekend, sadly, but hope he's doing well. We love you, Lenoris. But yeah, South Carolina's over. They're done. They never actually had a shot. They got hyped up, barely beating a horrific Virginia Tech squad who already fired their coach.
Oh my gosh.
That's how you fire a head coach right there. But
they were a -5 spread, the Hokies were, and I was like, oh, that's free cash.
Oh my god.
And then I looked at halftime and they were down 21-3 or whatever it was. I was like, what just happened?
Virginia Tech has a history
old
of losing.
Dominion.
I know. I mean, I've lived with Hokie Jake. I mean, I'm well aware of Virginia Tech and their past, but
yeah, that's South Carolina's not good. They don't have the O-line. They don't have anything to compete in the SEC. And without Lenoris, I don't even know if they score a point against Missouri next week.
Yeah, we're not even picking that game because none of us.
Can we pick Missouri? You know, those are my SEC darling.
Well, I think everyone's going to pick Missouri, so it's going to prove no point to standings. But
yeah, all right, next game.
We're going to Duke at Tulane. I picked Tulane. I didn't watch a single snap of this game, so I don't know what happened. But all I know is Tulane won, and I picked Tulane.
Yeah, I have gone against. I mean, Duke. Wow, what's going on? Drake Retzloff, dog. He deserves a chance.
I've said it before there was even a football game played this year.
He legitimately deserves a shot.
Jake Retzloff is really good at football, man. He's really good.
Jake Retzloff is carrying that Tulane team like not many Group of 5 quarterbacks should, and I legitimately think he deserves a shot I don't know, he's not going to win it, but he deserves to get recognition in that Heisman race. Didn't say he's going to be in New York, but he deserves recognition. He deserves his name.
Every player is going to be in New York this year.
I just said he wasn't going to be there. I said he deserves recognition. I think what he's done for that Tulane offense is special. The way he used his legs was not what I was expecting, but good for him. Good for the Green Wave. And if he can win next week, I think Tulane stamps their way into the college football playoff, and I'll be big for you guys. Oh, God, they're trying something. I mean, how much were you writing? Oh, Philip's like, everyone for Heisman. That's just not true. I said that he deserves Heisman recognition.
I'm saying every time you talk about a player, he's like, he needs to go to New York.
Didn't say he needs to go to New York.
No, I didn't. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I mean, that's unbelievable. Hold
on. Before you go, how does your dude from UNLV looking in the
Heisman? Is UNLV still playing football? Did they forfeit the season?
Week.
I haven't heard anything about them.
They probably lost to the bye week.
They're 3-0 with a Power 5 win. And
how's your boy doing?
When he gets the ball, he's doing good. Don't always look up his yards per carry. We don't have to talk about anything else.
All I'm gonna say is the Green Waves are looking good, man. I mean, Duke doesn't look like a great win because they're 1-2, but Duke's a good football team. I think they're a pretty good football team. Mensa's a dog. I would love to see Mensa play on a team that actually has a defense and actually has some weapons around him. I think he'd be really good. But yeah, Jake Retzloff's really good at football, man. Would love to have him on the podcast. He's a dog. And I'm a huge fan of the Green Waves, but that uniform combo, that was pitiful, man. I mean, did you guys see the uniform combo? They went.
Let me guess. It was either like baby blue, green, baby blue, or vice versa.
That was exactly it. Baby blue, green, baby blue. We got to go with the all green or the all baby blue. It looked terrible. But yeah, Jake Retzloff, shout out you, dog. He's going to carry me to the promised land of my playoff prediction. It's awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
My or group of 5 playoff team, UNLV. My guy, Jaden Thomas, beast, by the way. 32 carries. How does he have 32 carries? He has 32 carries, 273 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He's averaging 8.5 yards per carry, and he only has 32 carries. What are we doing, Dan? I mean, I know a good football player. When I see one, you just got to give him the football more.
Well, you say Carson Beck's a good football player, and he's not. So you don't know anything. You don't know left from right.
We're not even talking about Miami.
Yeah. Dylan always is talking about Miami. But anyways, let's go to our last game, the game of the week. UGA in Rocky Top. I have not been high on Tennessee the entire year. I thought they were going to be terrible. They looked really good, actually, I thought, in my opinion. But UGA is UGA. They're always going to be good. I hope they went out all the way until Auburn, so I can see College Game Day on the Plains. That would be sick. But UGA is UGA. Good football team. Great head coach. Knows how to win games. Big fan of Kirby Smart. Not a big fan of the Bulldogs. So,
if you would have told me Tennessee scored 41 points, I would have thought Georgia got blown out. I mean, I thought this was going to be a defensive battle. I thought Georgia was going to sneak out a low-scoring ball game. But, back up against the wall, Gunnar Stockton absolutely delivered. But, I mean, it felt like Georgia could not get momentum the entire game. It's like every time Georgia did something, Tennessee – or it wasn't even Tennessee, it was just Chris Brazzell was 60 yards down the field wide open every time Georgia did anything. I don't know how they won that game. There was not a single point where they had momentum. It was crazy.
So I'm going to sit here and address some of the statements I made last week. First of all, the game was not even close to a blowout. Second of all, I said Tennessee might score 0 points. They scored 41 points.
See, Bones, remember when I said you're not right often?
16-2 or 12. But
16-2.
Wow. I also want to apologize to Gunnar Stockton. I still think he did
better than Carson Beck. I mean, Carson Beck would have lost that football game.
I don't know. But I will say Gunnar Stockton, he has something that a lot of quarterbacks don't have. He has that clutch gene. He shows up when he needs to make a throw. And I'm gonna say it again. Right now, he's top 5 in the Heisman race. Don't think he's gonna finish there. Don't think he's gonna finish there. He's not gonna go to New York.
This podcast alone, you've said 10 guys who's top 5. So please give me your top 5 right now.
Okay, my top 5. My top 5. I have Haynes King number 1. I have Carson Beck number 2. I have Marcel Reed number 3. I have Gunnar Stockton number 4. And I have Joey Aguilar number 5. Those are my top 5 right now on the Heisman.
You said Joey Aguilar on the Heisman?
Yes. He did that way he played that game.
Unbelievable.
Okay. That's my top 5.
Did you not just say Gunnar Stockton?
Yeah, he was my 4 because he won the football game.
Those were your top 3?
Top 3 was number 1 Haynes King, number 2 Carson Beck, number 3 Marcel Reed.
I should spit in your face for not putting Tommy on there.
Tommy hasn't played as many games as the rest because of their bye week.
He's playing golf, beat the bye week.
Yeah. So Gunnar Stockton, that throw to London Humphreys on 4th and I think it was 8 or 6. What a throw! What a dot! The throw before that was one of the worst throws I've ever seen, but he didn't let that bother him. And I love that about Gunnar Stockton because he's not even close to the most talented quarterback on that field. Like he's gonna be the first to admit that, but he has heart. And I think the Georgia football team's not super talented this year. I think they're young guys that have heart and just want to win. And I think that's instilled by their head coach, Kirby Smart. I'm so blessed to have him be the coach of my favorite football team. It is awesome. Him coming off the field, letting the fans know it with his tongue. Awesome. I don't know if you guys saw that video. Oh man, that was hilarious. But wow, they won that game. Tennessee kicker is gonna have to wait a few more weeks to get some Strange, but that's I knew he was missing that. He was so scared on the sideline, but
they were literally talking about him being nervous before the field.
Oh, dude, I knew
what was going on.
I knew he was missing that. I don't know how I knew. I don't know, but
that kid. I don't even want to talk about that, bro. Because I picked Tennessee, and here I am sitting laughing like, oh yeah, this game's over. Then they show the kicker. He looked like you. He did. I mean, unbelievable. This kid didn't look a day over 16. I mean, and he looked terrible. I mean, he looked like he was shaking. It was bad.
A kicker's
what is up?
Deep breaths on the sideline. They know they're screwed. Look,
what is up with every kicker having hair in front of their helmet? Like, what is up with that?
Yeah.
Every single one of them, they have hair coming down in front of their helmet.
College kickers, man.
There's no way that is bothering.
Dude, it's so bad.
But I am going to say I really am worried about Georgia. I don't think that they have what it takes to really – I don't even know if – I think they'll be a playoff team, hopefully. But I don't think that they really have the secondary depth. I'm really worried about the second or safety spot. KJ Bolden's a beast. He's one of the best players in the nation, but he can't do it all by himself. And the lack of pass rush is very concerning. Really missed Damone Wilson, who's lighting it up at Missouri right now. He has 3 sacks already and 42 snaps. He's played 42 snaps. He has 3 sacks. Dogs could use that a lot. We don't have them. I'm really worried about the offensive line still. But, you squeak out a win on the road in a hostile environment in your quarterback's first ever SEC start while allowing 41 points. I think that's really exciting. And go Dogs, man. Hopefully they can extend their win streak and beat Alabama in 2 weeks.
I just spawned consciousness about something that happened in the Georgia Tech Clemson game. It was when Georgia Tech was on the goal line. It was like 2nd and goal. And they interviewed Dabo mid-drive. They're like, dude, what was that about? It's like 2nd and goal. They're like, Dabo, what do we need to do here? He's like, we need to get a stop. Next play, it's a touchdown. I don't know what was going on during that interview, but that was awesome. I just had to throw that out there. That was the greatest thing ever.
I think
interviewing coaches in the middle of the game more.
I hate it.
That was awesome. Dude's trying to make decisions over here, and they're interviewing him. It was great.
Like the game's on the line, and we're asking them, what do you think? right now.
It was like a big time situation. He's sweating over here. Dude, that was great.
Yeah. Y'all want to move
Anyways,
into
moving
fantasy?
on to fantasy.
Can we talk a little bit about just the
fantasy
week?
football. We are gonna give. Yeah, we can. But first, let me break down the fantasy. We're gonna give what we think is going to be a good start for each position and a bad start for each position. People we think you should or should not play. But yeah, if you want to give a recap about NFL week, so what?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Part of the crew. That's all I'm going to say.
Part of the crew. Up top,
Hey,
I mean, the Bucs are 2-0 for the 5th straight season. That's something to celebrate. And Baker Mayfield is an MVP candidate.
Shake and bake, baby.
I love it, man.
And Cam Ward with the greatest throw in NFL history.
Cam Ward did have an insane throw that I've seen probably work once in my life, and that was it. Like the cross body just over everybody. Like I did not think that was going to work.
Elix down there somewhere would have snagged by him. He's going to be a good football player. But yeah, I thought maybe I don't know. He made some good plays. Cam Ward looks promising. He has the arm talent to compete in the NFL, and I think he was better than I expected him to be. I'm going to be honest. Really feel bad for Joe Burrow and the Bengals. He looks like he's out for the year. I think if the Bengals trade for Jameis Winston, they have a shot to still make the playoffs.
I love that one. They need some W's in their life.
I think Jameis Winston is good, and I think that offense. I think Jamar Chase might have the greatest wide receiver season of all time if he had Jameis Winston as his quarterback.
He's going to sling it, that's for sure.
I really liked the Cowboys Giants game. That was one of the best football games I've ever watched. I was on.
Did you know that right now Russell Wilson is leading the league in pass yards? I mean, who would have thought?
Another touchdown too, just as we're speaking right now.
Yeah, I mean his moonball has never looked more back. Malik
He's
Neighbors,
unlimited, man. He's unlimited.
Malik Neighbors is one of the most underrated players in the NFL. He is so good.
And I don't know how he's underrated. Like that dude's a good football player.
He's a top 3 receiver in the world. I think it's Jamar, or I don't know. It's because the receiver position is so good right now. If you want a kid
in the world, too, you got to throw Jeremiah Smith in there.
He's better than Jeremiah Smith right now, and
I'm saying in the world.
Yeah,
Jeremiah Smith's up there,
dude. These are my top 5 receivers in the world. Number 1, I still think it's Justin Jefferson. I think his routes are unbelievable. His hands, he's just an all-around receiver. He just doesn't have the quarterbacks that Jamar Chase has had, aka he doesn't have Joe Burrow, one of the best players in the world. Number 2, Jamar Chase, no explanation needed. Number 3, CeeDee Lamb, beast. He had made some big time plays last weekend. Number 4, I'm going Malik Neighbors. I think Malik Neighbors is that good. And 5, I'll put Jeremiah Smith in there. I think he's going to be that guy. He had a rough week 1, but he's still he's putting up unreal numbers. If you're looking at it right now, he's averaging over 100 yards per game. But Malik Neighbors, beast. Wan'Dale Robinson, good. Giants have a sneaky good team. Cam Scatterbo. I saw people were hating on him on Twitter, and I mean, he's laying the boom. He's bringing it. But it's just wow. Some of those runs he made. Jackson Dart, the one play, Cam Scatterbo almost ran the guy over in the end zone. But Dak made some big time throws. George Pickens really opens up that offense. I think Javonte Williams looks really good. He's a good fantasy option any week. But Brandon Aubrey might be the greatest kicker of all time.
Yeah, dude, the one he kicked would have been good from 70.
It was
that game was awesome. Like I don't know how there's guys on the weekend that don't watch football.
Score in my dynasty this week on my dynasty team was Brandon Aubrey. He scored me the most points on my team.
I had to play him this week. It was heartbreaking. What other good games were there? I didn't watch the Chargers game last night. I fell asleep. Gino didn't look good from what I watched.
Sunday Night Football. The Vikings defense with Brian Flores calling the defensive plays. Oh my gosh, it's poetry in motion.
Yeah, he's I think he's the greatest defensive mind in the sport right now.
I don't know. Matt Patricia at Ohio State looks really good too.
Matt Patricia wasn't keeping up in the NFL. I know he is. I think, dude, Brian Flores is.
I'm telling you, Brian Flores is definitely one. But one thing that I don't like, but kind of like, is the Vikings
the skull.
Yeah, it's not cool.
I like
it. It's kind of cool.
No, I like it.
I don't know how to describe it. I'm like, this is weird. And then I look at it. I'm like, the whole stand's kind of doing that. It's kind of cool. So, Vikings defense, real deal. They need a quarterback. JJ McCarthy is a dog. He's not a quarterback.
I think give him time to develop.
I agree. I think he'll be fine. He was dealing with a high ankle sprain, hard to play with that. He's gonna be out for the next 4 weeks. I think Sam Darnold or Sam Howell
also just had a kid. He probably missed some practices.
He did. Yeah, he did. And but what's it? Bijan Robinson's the best player in the world.
Dude, his cuts are insane.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Imagine what he would do behind that Eagles offensive line. Saquon Barkley's the most overrated player in the NFL. I think he's unbelievable, but he's not light years better than everyone else, like everyone thinks.
Yeah.
Speaking of most overrated player in the NFL, Jalen Hurts. Oh my god.
Winner.
Don't get me started. I have him in my dynasty.
I think I could win a football game as the Eagles quarterback.
If we're allowed to AJ Brown.
If we're allowed to,
is AJ Brown invisible? What is going on?
Yeah, remember what I said to worry about him? I'm worried about him, Don.
It pains me to say that I'm also worried about him. Come back to the Titans, though, man. Come back to the Titans. Titans would love to have you.
Hey, before we move on, Mariota might get a start this week.
I know. Just wait till we get to our fantasy.
Dylan, you said week 4 he was getting it, and he came in week 3. I'm going to give it to you.
That's the greatest take of all time. We need to put that on the top left of the wall, Spank. Mariota will start by week 4. I mean, and once he gets the starting job, once he starts one game, it's over. Jaden Daniels will never feel the field again in his career.
And I am going to, some takes I've had that are bad. I've had quite a few of them that stink. But this one of Stetson Bennett getting meaningful snaps, he's been a healthy scratch every week. So it's not what I was expecting. I was expecting him to be the quarterback too, and he really hasn't been. So maybe he's gonna figure out in practice and hopefully get some quarterback 2 snaps. I'm a Stetson guy. I named my dog after him. I think he's a good quarterback.
Speaking of quarterbacks, Shedeur Sanders isn't even taking reps at practice.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
I want it.
I don't know why the Browns don't start Dylan Gabriel. Let him at least do something. I know that Joe Flacco, they're not winning anything. They're so bad. Quinshon Judkins did look really good, but the rookie running backs.
When did he sign? I literally just saw on fantasy score points, and I was like,
before last week or before the first week of the season. But rookie. I think the biggest fade right now in fantasy sports or fantasy football is rookie running backs. I trusted them too much. I drafted Travion Henderson and Omarion Hampton, and look how that's turned out for me. I haven't won a game, and it's honestly sad because the running backs are in bad.
Look good though.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into the fantasy picks. We'll start off with the QBs.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
go with
bad starts. I'll start us off. My good start of the week for QB position is Drake May. The Steelers' defense looks horrible. Sam Darnold had like 28 fantasy points against them after an 8-game week the week before. Justin Fields had like 35 against them. Yeah, Drake May might put up 100 against this defense. He is my must start. On the other end,
no, what's up? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're gonna do ones you don't start. Okay, I thought you were just doing ones you want to start.
My bad start for QB position. I put down Jaden Daniels if he plays. I just don't think there's much.
He's out. They ruled him out.
Oh, I thought he was. Last I looked before the podcast started, he was day by day.
Oh, I thought he was ruled out. That's on me.
No, it's day by day. Even if he plays, I think you do not start him. He's a mobile QB and he has a knee injury. So I would not. I would avoid him. But if Jaden Daniels does not play, start Mariota. Pick him up, play him. He's scoring 30 points at least. I mean, that's a dog right there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the QB. That's my start of the week. I'm not gonna go with a big guy. Like I'm not gonna go with the top 5 quarterback. Like Baker Mayfield is obviously a start, but you start him every week. A guy you're thinking about not starting that I think you need to start is Caleb Williams. They're going up against a horrific Cowboys defense, and I think the Cowboys are gonna score a lot of points. So the Bears are gonna be throwing the football a lot. Caleb Williams is gonna throw 3 touchdowns, and he's gonna have a good week at fantasy. And a guy I'm going to sit is Bo Nix. I think the Chargers defense is the real deal. I think that Bo Nix is going to struggle again. He hasn't started off well. He played decent last week, but he had a costly interception. And I'm going to go with sitting Bo Nix. Funny enough, I have both these quarterbacks on my team, so I'm actually going to start Caleb Williams and sit Bo Nix. But Bo Nix is probably going to outscore him because I'm sitting him.
For sure. That's how it always works.
I hate Caleb Williams so much.
A guy I'm starting is not a quarterback. The guy I am telling everyone to start is Calvin Ridley. You know why you start him?
We're on quarterback.
No, I'm not doing all that. I'm doing 2 players because that's all I had time to do. Anyways, Calvin Ridley is going to have a game. They're playing the Colts, but Cam Ward is getting into it. He's starting to pick up the pace. The only thing that concerns me is the offensive line giving Cam Ward enough time, but I think Cam Ward is going to get the ball to Calvin Ridley a bunch. And my sit of the week is T. Higgins. They're going to run the ball more because they have their backup quarterback in, and when they do pass it, the first read is obviously going to be Jamar Chase. So sit T. Higgins. He's not going to get as many balls thrown his way. So those are my 2 guys. I'm done.
For Calvin, if Chardavius Ward plays, I don't like it because if he's shadowing him, but if he's questionable right now. So I was looking at I was actually about to get into that. So
if he does play, though, Alec Minor, him and Cam Ward have a good connection right now. He's getting a lot of targets. He's getting more targets than Calvin Ridley is right now, and he could be a good waiver wire pickup. But anyways, yeah. All right, let's go.
Instead of doing the start,
are you doing a quarterback?
Me?
Are you doing a quarterback? Yeah, or not?
No, I was gonna go in a different direction and help all my wide receiver heavy.
Well, we still have running backs and receivers.
Yeah. Me and Dylan will do a start and sit.
All right. For my running back, my good start of the week is Jordan Mason. Aaron Jones is out this week. He's going to get a lot of action. That O-line is
confirmed. Is that confirmed that he's out?
I think so. Not 100%. Hamstring injury, though. I don't think he's going to play with a hamstring injury. But, I mean, that O-line is really bad. They stink, but Jordan Mason's going to get a lot of touches. So I think he's a start. Bad start, Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker had a really good week last week, but Zach Carbonet had more snaps than he did, and the touchdown saved him. I don't think he's going to have a good week this week.
So I don't know. The running back spot's weird, and I don't want to go with a big running back name. So I'm going to give you a sleeper. Maybe my Bucks buy is showing, but I am so impressed with how Rachaad White is playing football to start the year. He is doing everything. He's doing all the dirty work. I already DM'd again the pod. He sadly hasn't answered, but I mean, I love the guy. The way he runs the football, I mean, he runs hard. He's a great receiving threat. And the way he is blocking for Baker Mayfield with both our tackles out right now cannot be underestimated. And I think he might be the goal line back. I liked how he scored that touchdown to win the game because I thought he deserved it. The way he dove on that football when Baker fumbled it was –
he could have got hurt.
Yeah, I thought he was hurt, and I was really scared because I really love the way Rachaad White plays football. Give me Rachaad White. They're going to feed him. The way he played last week, he deserves to score 2 touchdowns this week, and I can see it. So he's my start of the week, and my sit of the week is going to be I'm sitting Omarion Hampton. It is – I talked about it earlier how I drafted him. It is he's getting out-touched by Najee Harris.
Hey, that was one of my sleepers. That's all I'm going to say.
Najee Harris had like 22 yards still, and he didn't score anything.
Yeah, he does. He just takes the touch. He didn't do anything with him.
I mean, it is just – what are we doing, Greg Romans? I mean, why do you draft a running back in the first round if you're going to use him less than Najee Harris? That's how I feel. But I think the Broncos are a tough defense for him to really – I know Jonathan Taylor had a good game last week.
He's special,
but
man.
He's not Jonathan Taylor. So I'm going to sit Omarion Hampton.
I like that.
All right, receivers. My start of the week at receiver is DK Metcalf. The Patriots defense they have allowed the most pass yards in the NFL this season. DK hasn't been that good in fantasy. I think he had 11 and 10 the last 2 weeks, but I think this is his breakout week. And then my sit of the week for wide receivers is the same as Derek's, T. Higgins. Jake Browning was hyper fixated on Jamar Chase when he came in, and I don't think T. Higgins is going to see the ball much. So I think, I went deep in the vote right there. But yeah, he's getting sat. Not playing him. I have him in my fantasy team. He's not playing.
So I'm going to double down on the Bears and like an idiot. We're building off last week that Rome had, and we're starting them again. I think Rome is becoming the wide receiver 1 in Chicago, and I think I think that Trayvon Diggs is going to try to follow shadow, like Spank likes to say, DJ Moore, because DJ
Well, what
Moore.
about Deron Bland? Is he still hurt?
Yeah, he's hurt.
Okay.
So, and I think what's his name Odunze could have a big week. So I like starting him, and for a bench, I'm gonna go Lad McConkey. I don't know. I think Keenan Allen and Quinn Johnson. Yeah, that's bad. They've been stealing a lot of receptions from him. I thought Justin Herbert's been spreading out the ball well. So I think, honestly, there's no real true wide receiver 1 in LA right now. And I think Lad McConkey was a little overpicked, as hard as it is to say, because I love his game.
Yeah, we haven't said anything bad about Bob this podcast, so I like that there's something out there. I told him how terrible the Lad pick was first round. I hated that pick by Bob there, and it's showing. But yeah, I just had to throw that out there. Tight ends. My start of the week at tight end is Sam Laporta. Bad week last week, but the Ravens' pass defense is not very good, and I think I'll have a good week this week. And then my sit of the week, I don't even know if anyone is starting this guy. Put up 13 last week, so maybe people are like, oh, maybe he's good. Especially at the tight end position, you're always looking for someone to fit your team because there's only about 4 tight ends out there that are starts every week. But, Jatavion Sanders for the Panthers. He had a good week last week, but the Falcons have allowed 1 catch for 3 yards this year against tight ends, and I think you do not start him.
So I'm gonna go my start of the week for tight end. I'm gonna go Jake Ferguson. He hasn't had a touchdown since 2023, I believe. That's changing this week. And my sit of the week.
Write that one down. Write that one down, Spake. Jake Ferguson touchdown. Jake Ferguson touchdown. For good or bad take.
If that happens, I look like a genius. And gonna be honest, I don't really
I mean, at tight ends, everyone's a sit pretty much.
That's what
let's be real. Who's not?
Did that.
I'll give you one, Hunter. I'll give you a tight end to sit this week. TJ Hawkinson. He looks horrible. Sit him.
Remember when I told you that? He was my fade tight end of the year.
Do not take him. Sit him. I know he's had 2 bad weeks. You're like, maybe he'll have a good week this week. No, he won't. Sit him. And then defenses. I don't know if you have a defense. My defense, though, is the Vikings home against Jake Browning. That's going to be unbelievable. They're going to put up 50 points. It's going to be awesome.
My start of the week, it gave me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The crew, not sold on Justin Fields in the slightest. And it actually may not even play with his concussion. So hopefully he actually does, because I think Tyrod Taylor is a better football player than him. So if Justin Fields doesn't play, I might pull the Bucs defense from my start. And my sit of the week, I'm going to go with the Steelers. If anyone still thinks the Steelers have a good defense, don't know if they do, but I think Drake May and Ramondre Stevenson might have a big one.
Did you guys hear mine or no?
We heard your first one.
Okay, yeah, I said the Vikings home against Jake Browning. They're going to put up 50. And then my sit of the week, Dolphins playing at Buffalo. I don't know if anyone even has the Dolphins defense on their team, but it's going to be bad. I think both teams that have played the Bills have negative points. So yeah,
you could say the Titans too, because Indiana Jones beast. Where did this come from? I love Indiana Jones playing like he is.
No, I think this is the week we see the true Daniel Jones come out.
Yeah, you've seen the true Daniel Jones come out the last 2 weeks.
No.
Are y'all done?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna help out anybody who's debating for wide receivers here, and what I like to call the shadow corner. I didn't come up with it, but I've heard about it and I like it. So I wrote down 6 of the teams who use shadow corners the most, and one of them is Eagles with Quinyon Mitchell. They are playing the Rams, so I'd say it'd be more on Devontae, but I have Devontae and Puka. He'd probably follow Devontae. So Devontae might not have the greatest of weeks. And then obviously Pat Surtain, he will more than likely be on Quentin Johnson for the Chargers.
I think he might be
Sauce
hurt.
Gardner.
Did he not get hurt?
Who?
Yeah.
Pat, he was limping. He might play. That's a fringe. There's 2 of these on there, I think. Sauce Gardner, I think he's still lingering with an injury, but if he plays, Mike Evans might be a tough matchup, kind of like. I mean, also have Derek Stingley on here. So what Derek Stingley did to Mike, unfortunately, he kind of locked him up.
So that means start Abuka.
Exactly. Exactly. And then number 4, we got Bland. Hunter told me he wasn't playing, but obviously got Travion Diggs, who the problem is you don't know if he's going to follow DJ Moore.
He's going to follow DJ Moore.
He could follow Rome, though. You never know.
I think Rome's more of a
It's
slot
also
guy.
Caleb Williams is throwing the ball, so that hurts as well. But Jalen Johnson, he is another – I don't know if he's injured. I know he didn't play
He's out
last
for the
week.
year with a groin injury.
Out for the year?
So is every DB hurt or what's going on?
Holy, bro. Never mind. You can start CD or George.
It doesn't matter who's covering CD Lamb. You can start him. CD's
Yeah.
Because he
unguardable.
moves everywhere. But it's the outside receiver that usually gets affected.
Well,
most by
that'd be
shadows.
George then.
Exactly. That's why I just have them both down, but they switch back and forth sometimes. And then Derek Stingley, he's on my boy Brian Thomas Jr. Unfortunately,
The vibes are low in Jacksonville for Brian Thomas
It
Jr.
really is, bro. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
I don't know, man, but it hurts. Yeah, those are my 6 top shadow corners that I try to avoid those wide receivers this week. If you're on a fringe, we'll start on the fence about them for a flex position. But yeah,
Before we move on to pick of the week, I would just like to flex. I had Malik Neighbors, Rome, and Dak on the same fantasy team this week. It was a great week for me. I mean, awesome week. But yeah, let's go to pick a week.
Pick of the week.
Presented by nobody.
Presented by nobody. It's not sponsored. Any sponsorship is now welcome for a pick of the week or a bit of the week if y'all want to be interested.
So for our pick of the week, we decided to go with football because we're a football podcast, and this picture had us all rolling. I mean, what is Dabo doing here? I'm speechless.
It's not even Dabo. Dabo probably doesn't even know.
Yeah, what is 9 doing? Is 9 trying to cop a field? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I don't. What was this, like a field goal, or it had to have been, right? The way
I think he was during the
Or is that the
55-yard
kicker?
field goal. No, this
Dude,
was when Georgia.
I want to say like they captured it just at the wrong moment, but it looks like they were standing there for a while.
at least Dabo was. Dabo was.
His hands on his shoulders. I'm
Yeah,
talking
I'm trying
about
to.
Yeah, that's a bad
I don't
look
really
for
know
a
what's
program.
going on.
A program that's already down right now. So I mean,
And I'm telling you, nine. Hopefully 9's down if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Because I mean, wow, I'm speechless. Clemson is in the gutter, and this picture confirms it. I mean, wow.
Yeah, they're struggling. This is a bad look for the Tigers. I don't even know what to say, man. Nothing.
I mean,
comes to mind, you know what I mean?
What was 9 even? What was his plan? Like, what is he trying to do here? Like,
Okay, trying to see around.
I want to say it just happened to be like he was running out onto the field and like it just was captured at the wrong time. But I don't think
he's right behind him.
Yeah, can we talk
Going
about
over Babel?
There's a play going on. Look at 21 back there looking.
Look at all their eyes. They're all
and then
cheering.
look at the punter kicker thing person.
Yeah.
Right there.
none of the players are even bothered by this. This looks like a normal day in the Clemson football life. Like, I don't know, maybe this is what they do pre-practice, and maybe they got to stop is if they're playing like this.
It's bad luck.
Yeah, whatever they're doing over there, they just got to do the opposite.
Yeah.
I don't know. It does look like Dabo bent over and this guy was just running and kind of ran into him. But I don't know. This picture's just too perfect. So I don't want to. I just want to say that that's what they're into down there in Clemson.
That's what they were trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's going to wrap it up for Good Take, Bad Take. We appreciate y'all rocking with us once again. We got a big episode, a big gas coming on the pod on Thursday, so look for that on Friday.
Yep.
But we love y'all. We appreciate y'all rocking with us.